Hi everyone, so there's another crossover event coming into Diablo Immortal, and this one is really interesting and unexpected. So the crossover is with Berserk. Now I have to be honest, I didn't know too much about Berserk or what it was. I thought it was some kind of brand or something like that. I did a bit of digging and I realized what it was. So there's a Japanese anime television series based off Kentaro Miura's manga series, Berserk. It was a 1997 anime, and I did have a look at some clips online and had a look at the novels and everything. I think I may have actually come across the novels when I've been in the Forbidden Planet shop here, and I didn't really know what it was at the time, but at least now I'm aware of Berserk a bit more, and I may end up watching a few more clips of it. It looks like my sort of thing as well. It's set in a medieval Europe-inspired dark fantasy world, which is exactly the type of thing which I'm into. It looks really dark as well. So the series follows the main character Guts and his story as a mercenary, and this seems like something that's perfect to fit into a theme like Diablo. So, I grew up playing games like Final Fantasy, Dark Age of Camelot, Chronicles of the Sword, Devil May Cry, Diablo, Gothic, Castlevania, and more recently, Dark Souls and Bloodborne. So I love that kind of setting and theme in any type of game or series. So I'm actually really excited about this after reading about it a little bit more. So Blizzard posted an update about this with some notes saying Berserk collides with a Sanctuary for a limited time. Once again, stunning piece of artwork behind whoever did this in the Diablo Immortal team. So there is a cinematic trailer that they've released for this crossover as well. I'll link that in the description. Definitely check that out. It's a really cool cinematic trailer. The setting, the color, the music, the visuals, just everything looks spot on. And there's a Diablo 4 one as well, which isn't a cinematic one. It's an animated one, which feels like it's straight out of the pages. So definitely check that one out as well. Berserk comes alive in Sanctuary with the Diablo Immortal X Berserk crossover event, Struggler's Path, from May the 1st to May the 30th. So the last time we had a crossover, it was with the World of Warcraft anniversary, and that was really cool as well. And it also gave us the Morn Skull legendary gem, which I'm still using now. Battle against the fearsome and immortal Nosferatu Zodd, survive your sacrifice in Struggler's Bane, wield fearsome power with the Crimson Behelit legendary gem, and much more. Set in a medieval dark fantasy world, Berserk centers on themes of betrayal, revenge, sacrifice, and monstrous power. Celebrate Berserk with grisly themed gameplay and limited time cosmetics you can earn and collect so your characters can walk in the footsteps of these legendary figures. Don relics of war, symbols of ambition, and echoes of vengeance. Wear them and become part of the legend. So I initially thought this was going to be just, maybe like cosmetic and like one event, like Cutthroat's Basin or something like that. But it looks like they've done something a lot deeper with this crossover event. And like I said, this is probably going to make me go out and check out the anime series as well. And maybe I'll pop into Forbidden Planet and see if I can find any Berserk books or anything like that. Yeah, this is really, really cool. So we've got Pay Death a visit to fight Nosferatu Zodd. Deny your sacrifice in Eclipse Struggler's Bane. So yeah, one of my favourite PvE events is going to have a bit of a twist. Harness the Eclipse with the Crimson Behelit legendary gem. Shape Earth with Golem familiar. Broken Band's Armament. Change your destiny with Berserk Weapon Cosmetics and claim login rewards as well. So the first one is Pay Death a visit to fight Nosferatu Zodd. So I presume Nosferatu Zodd is someone who's in the anime and they've done like a Diablo Immortal version of him. And there's a pretty nice piece of artwork here. And this guy is sort of feared throughout Midland. Warriors and noblemen tremble at the whisper of his name. So he's an immortal legendary warrior known for his ferocity and mercilessness. He's said to have slain thousands on the battlefield. Zodd has now set his thirst for blood upon Sanctuary. So that's quite cool. So I guess we're going to have to challenge this guy in a fight, just like we did in the World of Warcraft event as well, where we had to fight the Lich King. Hopefully it's a fun fight as well, and I'm guessing we can sort of fight him multiple times for rewards. Hope the music's going to be good in this event as well. Execute your best pincer move and defeat this enraged Zodd to claim tantalizing rewards. Okay, so if you do get hold of the legendary gem, you get to fight a different version of it. That's right, interesting. I wonder if that also works if anyone in your party's got that gem as well. So defy your sacrifice in Struggler's Bane. Once again, look at this stunning piece of artwork. I love this. So it's got all of those heads and faces. You've got the Eclipse there. Wow, this is a really, really cool piece of artwork. This is another one which would look really cool on a canvas as well. I'm really impressed with that. Pile it up, take all you have left, chant the words I sacrifice in your heart, and you'll be granted raven black wings upon which you shall soar higher than any summit. That's quite a cool quote. So I did read a little bit about the characters. So I heard about Guts and also this character Griffith, which they're mentioning here. The infamous Eclipse comes to life with Survivor's Bane. The Eclipse is an apocalyptic event within Berserk, where the band of the Hawk was sacrificed by their former leader to exalt him to member of the God Hand. Within the Eclipse, these doomed warriors were teleported to a hellscape, mercilessly slaughtered after being marked with the brand of sacrifice. Okay, cool. So while Survivor's Bane is active during the Struggler's Path event, you'll be able to fight within the Eclipse itself. Every other minute, you'll experience a full eclipse for 60 seconds. Rally as though you are side by side with the band of the Hawk, fighting for your life despite the brand of sacrifice freshly etched upon you. So this is cool because there's going to be new monsters in Survivor's Bane, and terrifying demons will attempt to claim your life, and we're going to have that eclipse look to the landscape as well. So it was also a new unique boss. This is fantastic. So yeah, a nice twist on one of my favorite PvE events in the game, Survivor's Bane. So I'm really looking forward to checking that one out. And then we've got the new legendary gem, the Crimson Behelit legendary gem. Well, that's a creepy looking picture there. It's like a screaming face. Oh, there's that hand as well. That hand was in one of the trailers, so I guess that's sort of linked to that. The Crimson Behelit riffs in silent agony, eyes staring unfocused, ready to receive the sacrifice necessary to exalt a mere human to that of the God Hand. This fearsome new legendary gem arrives with the Struggler's Path. The below value reflects its power at rank 10. Okay, let's see what this gem can do. Is it as good as Mornskull? Your Behelit activates in response to your overwhelming desire, granting you the Behelit power you seek the most. While healthy, dealing damage grants you Behelit's Wrath, temporarily increasing your damage. Okay, so it's a damage gem. That's interesting, but I think it means this only takes effect once your health is at full. When your health is reduced, taking damage as you gain Behelit's Mercy, reducing your damage taken. Okay, so that's interesting. And you get a Scream of Terror unleashed, fearing nearby enemies temporarily. Oh no, this is tempting. This looks like a Necromancer style gem as well. So I get some increased damage, and I've also get reduced damage taken, and I get fear, which is going to link nicely with my Chip of Stone Flesh and my potency. Oh no, am I going to have to try and get this? I've only just gone all out on Colossus Engine, and I was taking a break after that. I don't really want any other legendary gems now, but I potentially could swap this out with Mornskull. I'll have to look. Okay, Shape the Earth with the Golem Familiar. So this looks like a much better familiar than the other one that we got in that last update with the World of Warcraft one. I wasn't that keen on that one. It was okay, but I think this one looks quite cool. I like this one. This one's cute. Nice golem there. Although they're formed of earth and water, these stumbling creatures are sturdier than they appear. Golems are constructs capable of protecting their master, even in the deadliest of situations. You will soon have the opportunity to obtain these unique familiar skins, which give your familiar the look of these earthen companions. While the Struggler's Path is active, your first summoned familiar is granted to be a golem. Oh, okay, so they're pretty much going to give you one straight away. That's cool. And this is what it looks like. Yeah, that seems quite cool. It's quite fun. Much like nature, your golem transforms beautifully, as you'll also be able to customize this familiar skin. Combine these decorations to make your golem a companion unique to you, sure to catch the eye of your fellow strugglers. Okay, then we've got, I think, some cosmetics. Broken Band's Armament. Okay, follow your comrades into victory and demise. Known for their fabled prowess on the battlefield, the Band of the Hawk were one of the most revered and feared mercenaries forces across all of Midgard. So take up armor of Guts the Struggler and Raid Commander in the Broken Band's Armament. The Berserker armor. Not bad. I quite like that. I like the shade of red that they've got there and how it blends in nicely with the black. They've got a nice like blended look there. I might have to see what this one actually looks like on the Necromancer. And then we've got Hawk of the Light. Now this one is really cool actually. This one stands out quite nicely. I'm looking forward to seeing this one around when people have this one on. So yeah, this is a nice bright look. And it also reminds me of the Paladin class in Diablo. After that, there's Defy Your Destiny with Berserk Weapon Cosmetics. So for the duration of the Struggler's Path, you'll also be able to earn exclusive Berserk-themed weapon cosmetic, lethal enough to challenge the fiercest demons of Sanctuary. 8 skins are available to claim, 1 for each class. So I'll look forward to seeing what the Necromancer one looks like and show that off in game. So the weapon skins available during the Struggler's Path include the fiercely massive Dragon Slayer Greatsword. Oh, I might have to check that one out online to see what that looks like. And then we also get login rewards as well, so this is quite nice. You don't really have to do much with this. So each time you log in, we get cosmetics. Oh, okay, they give you that legendary gem. That's really cool. So everyone gets to try out that legendary gem. You get the portal cosmetic. I may have to use that cosmetic if it's Eclipse themed. And we get a frame as well. And 10 legendary crests. That's really nice. Okay, cool. That's decent login rewards there. This initial taste of glory can be salted by earning further rewards, battling through the Struggler's Path to earn more. You did well to reach this far, reader. It would seem this is one of the ends. Struggle, endure, contend. For that alone is the sword of one who defies death. And yeah, thanks for whoever's watching this and got to the end as well. So this one I'm actually really looking forward to. And I remember when they first posted about this, you know, Diablo X Berserk and Diablo Immortal X Berserk. And yeah, I wasn't quite sure what it was referring to. And once I did a bit of digging, I was like, okay, wow, this is a really cool crossover and perfectly themed as well, especially with the dark setting of Berserk and, you know, fitting that into Diablo as well. Both very mature and they fit together nicely. Let me know what you think of this in the comment section, or if you're a fan of Berserk. And yeah, we'll hopefully hear a bit more about this and look forward to checking it out in game. Thanks for listening. We'll keep an eye out for more information about this crossover, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.